Hello everyone, it's Rita here, and welcome to my channel. My desk is a mess because I have been kind of playing all morning. And I didn't want to do some things until I shared it with you, but I have to leave in about 30 minutes. So I thought I'd just start my timer and try to finish it later. Okay, so I wanted to get these leftover things done, the journals that are been working on, this junk mail, junk journal, and of course finish up the nature's journal, which is mostly sewing, so I won't be showing you anything on that. But okay, so what I'm going to do is hinge. If you saw, the video yesterday, I haven't hinged it yet, but I want this to show here, this owl. I want it to show through this window. And the only way I could do that was to keep this as one unit here and not divide it. So I took this unit here, this unit, and I'm going to glue these two together with fabric. I'm going to hinge it together like we did on the other journals. And it's going to cover this a little, I guess maybe, let me see. I could make that just a little bit smaller, but I want enough to grab onto it. Oh, come on. I should save that for a tie. Yeah, and I was watching my video and I had this fabric out, and I said, oh, this is not long enough. Well, I don't know what I said, but anyway, it didn't make any sense. So forgive me. Okay, so that's that. And I'm going to use my Sobo glue, which is glues as nice as fabric tack does, but it doesn't ooze all over. And it dries clear with a matte finish, not shiny. I stitched all that, darn it. This was cute, but this will be cute. Okay. So keep those as close together as I can. You could have maybe washi taped it. Well, you could washi tape these together, but I don't think it's that strong washi tape. Not like fabric is. Okay, so that sort of makes this little hinge. Let me make sure it's kind of, this one goes a little crooked there. Okay. You don't want to press down too hard for your glue to come through. Mine did right there, because you just want to lightly tap it down so the glue doesn't come through the fabric. Okay, so see, when we have this all together again, let's see. Let's see, I'm not sure how I had it. That wasn't. I have this little one here. I know I had a spot that it was in. Where is it? Oh, that's an envelope. Oh my goodness, where did I have this? Oh. See, I can't quit playing, so my glue, so I'm messing up glue already. All right, I know that this was someplace, and there wasn't too small. Isn't that crazy? unless I move something else. Can't be that, right? That goes there. This was practically the center. I think it was right here is where it is. That's probably where no, that couldn't have been. Or could have been. No, this was the center page. Okay. Probably shouldn't have turned this on, you guys. Oh, maybe I could put it, maybe it was in here. Okay. Now I can't even find the piece that was on the front. Okay, this piece here. All right. Then this was in the center like that. All right. Oh my gosh. You should take pictures as you go along, especially when you haven't sewed it in yet. Okay, so that's that. I think that'll work. Yeah, I have to cover this, and then I have this one. Then we have this center, which I still need to put a couple journal cards in there. And this back part. Yeah, that'll work. And okay, I'm just kind of taking a look at this. All right. This is the piece that's really going to throw me off, I think. For some reason, I'm worried about it lining up with this window once I get it all, because it's, I wonder if I should just leave it separate. Can't move it over because I've already decorated the other side. This side. So I'm just going to do the best I can to have it show. You know, after I sew the signatures in, we'll see what happens. That's going to be the hardest part right there. Okay, so now you know how to hinge these pages together. So this will be the signature right here. This is going to be where we sew from the middle straight down through to this side. That's where that's going to be. And I don't think I want to do that on camera. So let me put this aside. What else was I working on? Okay, I was going to make envelopes. I was going to use this as my guide for my windows, my envelope size. So you can glue the sides. I did this one. You could leave them like that and use it to write on if you wanted. It's kind of plain. But this one I can leave for the inside to write. So if I don't want to glue there, but if you want to glue it shut, then you're going to have to leave enough room on each side or get something smaller. All right, so I'm just wanting to make it this big. I think this does not fit in a journal page. This going in this direction. A piece of paper, journal paper. Yeah, this postcards, they're too big. They're 6 inches. So You'd have to put the envelope sideways, which I guess that would be okay if you wanted to do it for a tuck. And then this one, this side will be smaller. I'm going to cut this in half, or not quite in half. Okay. My daughter, she just called and said she wanted me to meet her for lunch, her and my granddaughter, and then I'm going to take my granddaughter shopping with her birthday money that she's got. Okay, so this goes there. Then this side here needs to be like 1/4 inch below that, however big you want to fold it up. So let me see here. Make sure that this is big enough for that postcard. And then I want to go 1/4 inch longer. See where that is? Or you know, a little maybe 1/2 inch. I don't know. 1/4 inch. Now I know I just made a mark. Oh, there it is. Now this is on Lee Cafe Crafts. She did this envelope. I don't remember how she did it exactly. I'm just going by what I remember her doing. Okay, so let's see. It doesn't look straight. Hmm. 4 1/4. Well, it is straight. Why does it look so crooked? I don't know. I'm going to ink around this. I hope I can remember how to do this. Now, I just used a piece of scrapbook paper that I had because I was trying to make my own envelope. I'll show you how I tried to do that, because this is kind of just a overall crafty day. No rhyme or reason, just things that I have seen and, you know, kind of thinking ahead for my next journals. I think I'll do this too. I just kind of like the creases done. Time consuming, isn't it? Okay. All right, so now this is the part that I gotta remember how to do. Okay, off your cereal boxes. Now, I looked at every box I had in my house, and none of them were like this, where this goes in like that, okay? Or maybe it goes this way. Yeah. Okay, so none of the cereal boxes, I mean, you know, cracker boxes, whatever, most of them have a slit that slides into. So you need to find one that looks like this. It's got these 2 V's and this shape here, okay? Then we're going to take this and we're going to set it right along the edge of this top page, because I think, yeah, the bottom is going to be the V part. And you can remember which way it goes if you put your box together like this. All right. Now, right here is the center point of that. I marked the box. You use this over and over. And you see right here, hold on, maybe I should move that over just a little bit, that dot. I know it doesn't, well, I don't know where the eraser is. But there is on my box a center point. So anyway, this one is going to go right here. And we're going to just trace it. Well, wait a minute. I'm going to find the center of this first. This is 6.5, so 3 1/4. Okay, so that center dot, and then if you push this one, if you come up like this, if you come up like that, you can mark this center dot too at the same time. Okay, so now that dot matches up to this dot, which is the center, and then draw around this. Okay, and then this one goes on this dot, and you put this edge right on the, oh, Rita, what a dingbat. I'm telling you that you need to put it on the dot, and I didn't even do it. Oh, gosh. All right, let's do that again. There it is. It was off a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to cut this out. Yeah, I went and looked in my pantry for every single box, but most of I don't have cereal. I don't do cereal, so most of mine was crackers and stuff like that. Mixes or noodles or something. But one of my friends, I was telling her about it at Cook Camp, and she had a cereal box. Okay, so there's that. See how that fits in there? Can't see it because I need to ink it so you can see it. It's just a different way to close your envelopes. I thought it was really clever of her. I don't know if she came up with it or saw it somewhere, but we all watch other people. And okay, so if this envelope is glued down inside of a journal somewhere, it's a little easier to lift this up and down. So there's that. Now you can also, she put, like a little tab thing, so that if you glue it on there and you pull on this, it lifts it out. So let me see what I can do. I don't know where I'm even going to use this, but yeah, it seems like you could just even use something like that. And then she actually used a piece of ribbon. Let's see, I have some sari silk here. That might be cute. Just do it maybe like this. Let's try that. Okay. So that would be attached to here. I wonder if I should just staple it. Well, I want to get a halfway decent center on it. Staple it. Whoops. It's like the crocodile. It's never going the right way when you want it. Oh, great. I'm out of staples. All right, let's see. I'm going to cut this in half and only use half, so I can just glue it with the Sobo. I just kind of wanted that to dry. So you could probably actually kind of go down with it a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, no, I don't have to go yet. I have a couple more minutes. Oh, where is my white? There it is. I'm so scatterbrained. I really appreciate you guys watching me as I scatterbrain through everything. Okay, so let's just I think we can do it without it gluing it together if I take it right out. Did I do that right? Yeah. Oh. I don't know if that was the way I want it. Hold on a second. This has got to go to the inside, like that. Okay. So there's that little tab, but you could decorate this, and you know, you could even, I think I'll even cut this a little shorter. Just something to pull it out. Okay. Now, you can leave it as a writing space like that, or you can glue this shut. So I think I'm gonna glue it shut. I feel like it's still crooked. It's probably the way I had the paper. It's not. Just put a little tiny bit of glue on this. Yeah, so you could, you know, decorate it with some trim down there. Everybody says she's opening it again. Okay, I tell you what, there's something about glue. It takes up a lot of space. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm just going to leave this here because that would need to be decorated. Okay, so that's that. Let's see, what else? Okay, so here's my little let's see, we have the I'll figure it out later, but I want to mark this, which one I want as the top. Yeah, that's the top of the envelope whenever you make it. So I'm just going to write top on here, and then bottom. Is that how you spell bottom? I don't know. Okay. Paper clip these together so I have them. All right, so now let's see. I don't think I have enough time to do any more of this little time frame. So what I'll do is I will come back and do another little thing that I saw. I need to do this envelope too. So, yeah, so, sometimes, you know, you see things and you can't, you know, you can't get it all done. Let me just cut that real quick. This is a scrapbook paper I got from Hobby Lobby. It was like $21. It's the, you know, their brand. But it had some nice papers. So I've been going through and coffee dyeing them. They're not very dark, but, you know, to give them some extra color. All right, guys, I got to go have lunch. And then I'm going to Costco, get some groceries. So we'll see you later on in this video, okay? Hi, everyone, I'm back. Okay, so I did the envelopes and I stuffed those away. And actually, I have my, what do you call it, book, my string book with, oh, here they are. So I put these in my sample book right now. I might use them but I'm just going to stick them here because I need another, well, I'm not sure I need another string book to put finished ephemera in, but maybe just put them in a box or something. But yeah, it's growing. The little things are growing. Made this little envelope a minute ago with the scrap. And then I put these in here to remind me that's what those envelopes will look like. Okay, so that's that. Sorry about that, reaching over. Okay, so I watched a video by, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but it's C-L-A-R-T-Y, Clarity Hands Crafts, and her name is Rachel. I'll put her in the link to this, okay? But you know, we've all made clusters, and we've always taken our paper, whatever we've picked, and we go like this, you know, and then we rip it and glue it, and then we find another piece of paper that we're going to use. Well, she doesn't do it that way. And I thought this was just a great way to have a different perspective on these cluster things that are even bigger than the normal, but you turn them into tucks. Essentially, that's what it turns out. Okay, so now I pulled out my blue journal stuff that I want to do for my blue journal. And so I have that over here in my little thing there. And I have more on this side too. I have ephemera already made. I have, yeah, all kinds of cool things. But I want to show you what she did. So instead of taking the background papers, she takes her focal point and she starts laying papers under this item. So I'm liking this paper under her. So I don't think it needs, I've got a few sheets of this. I keep printing that same one. I don't know, I just liked it so much. Okay, so I'm going to take that, and we're just going to ink it up, and you're not supposed to think about it, just like everything else. Did I? Yeah, I did start my clock. I just want this to run over the limit. Okay, so now we've got that piece right there like that, and then we can put another piece behind that. I have these that I cut that were left over when I cut out the envelope, I think, of some sort, and I had these corners, and I thought, well, why don't I just use these corners for corners, but I might use it on this instead. I mean, that looks sort of cute there. Okay, and then because I can make more of those. And I have, oh, this is going to go into there. I have this leftover paper from, okay, so let's see. I don't want to get too blendy because you want some kind of contrast. I was going to use that for a focal point. All right, so let me check. Let me check labels. Let's see. Oh, I know where my labels are that I want with this. Nope, that's not it. Where's my labels that go in this kit? Oh, darn. I must have. Oh, let me stay. Yeah. Okay, so, like, we could even put something like that behind there. Okay. Let me ink around this. I want that to show though. Let's see. Kind of want that flower to show. We don't probably need to have this whole piece. look a little better that way. Let me ink this. I was complaining I didn't have enough ink, and now this one is just bright. All right, let's do that. And then let's put something stuck up in here. Okay. And let's see, do we want that big of a thing or maybe something a little smaller? I kind of like that bright blue though. That one looks nice. This one's a little too big. Okay, we'll use that one. Okay, so now, I'm not gonna put this in. So I'm gonna do that. She has a way of doing this too, so you're not wasting glue. Wonder, do I want to, hold on. I love to make stamps look like stamps. This is on cardstock, and these scissors cut better on thicker on cardstock. So I took my granddaughter shopping, and she got all kinds of these little fidget things. I want that to hang out enough to, okay. Now I'm just gonna go along this. That was one I put graph paper on the back. Now I'm going to put this behind it. And I think I'll do I saw this, I don't know if I saw it yesterday, last night, or this morning, but I couldn't wait to do one and share with you guys, because now this girl, her name is Rachel, I think I said that. She only has 400 and something subscribers, and Carol Tenson featured her on her channel, and so that's when I went over there to see her. Oh, maybe a couple weeks ago, but then she was working on something else. This is more recent, this idea. So I try to go down into my searches or my subscribers and try to find something new from people that do not have a lot of subscribers. Because, you know, Gail and Rachel and Tina and some of the bigger known people. And she said she does something like where she puts her finger there so she knows not to go past that. You know, they show up all the time on your YouTube, you know, next videos and whatnot. So go over this way a little bit on this. Okay. And then we'll kind of glue in here if we need to. So anywhere you need to go back, you can always lay it down better. Isn't that cute? So let's see, do I have a page? All I have is this ugly page. But this is how it may set, like even out here on the edge, or you could set it like this, and then you get a journal card and pop in behind it. And I think it just gives it, it's just a fun thing to do. You don't have to go this big either. That was just what, you know, it came out because that girl, her little head is good size, but I never get to use things like this. She did one with the photograph, and it just looks so great. I don't think it's necessary to probably have every single thing glued. Okay, so that's one. Let's see. Oh, I have 8 minutes, so let's see. All right, so let's take this one as our, and let's take this. Now, let me see. She did one like this, and she did a piece of paper, and she made like a frame around it. Wasn't, you know, perfect by any means. It was just something where she could, you know, it was look like it was sitting on a background in a frame of sorts. I love this. I don't know if this came from that kit. I didn't even tell you guys. Out of the Blue is one of the kits from Janie B. Birds and Butterflies from Janie B. And then Faded Floral with collage type. So far. That doesn't mean I'm done. Okay, so we put this piece there. And then behind that would be kind of nice. I feel like I'm wasting that pocket by not seeing the design. Okay, well, all right, so then I've got this, but I don't think I'll use this one because it says this book is the property of. So, actually we're supposed to be going behind it. See, now that kind of pops that tree out. I was thinking of a bigger floral. Got anything? Okay. I think we need this pushing in a little more. Just like that. Like that. Where's there, in front of me. I think I want to make it smaller, set up there like that. Okay, and then something to stick out of here on the side. Maybe this one would work this time. Now, let's see, can't really see that. Oh, I love this piece. I don't want to waste it. But I love that one. Okay, let me ink this up. All right, so we need something behind here, and I'm thinking book page. Whoops. Let's see what color book page I like. I only need a little bit behind it. I feel like this needs to be curved or something. But I noticed that she used straight edges too, so you can. Okay. I like the book page, but I feel like I need, instead of the book page down here, I need something else. Let me see something. I feel like I'm getting it too wide. I kind of wanted that to frame that out. Let's see. Okay, now where is my focal point? Or my other little extra? Okay. Can't get it. Guess I'm gonna have to glue the tops up here so I can get it nice and right. All right. I think I like that there. Yeah, I don't want to lose that much of it. All right. It's okay, I think. So let me put a little bit of glue here. Layer going down this way across. Like that. I want this to be sort of even with the edge of that. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Oops, let's take this off. It's like more like a mouse ate it. All right. Go back in and glue this edge if I need to. Okay. It's not hot here today. I think it's like 80. but I think it's going to start cooling down pretty soon. If we don't cool down, we're not going to have fall leaves. Very many anyway. Alrighty, so everywhere I go, there's a spot. Okay, that's good. Oh, I forgot to put this in. Darn. Oh well, I don't think we needed it, but I like that green with that. I hate to, I was thinking I could just rip that corner off and stick it in here. Yeah, I'll just leave it out. I'll use it somewhere else. But anyway, that's pretty much how it works. I just think they're big, and so that way you could put them on an envelope to decorate the front of an envelope. I was doing like Tina, making envelopes, but you know, if you had something like that with something, this one is a little too big for that, but yeah, this type is, you know, would be cute on the front of an envelope. Yeah, I like that. Alrighty, so that is it for today, and I will see you guys in the next video, okay? I don't know, maybe tomorrow I might not make one because I've got so much to catch up on, you know, just sewing and that kind of thing. So, to get the other journal done, and so I can move on to other stuff. Alrighty, guys, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.